Morning. I'm Bill White, member of First Presbyterian Church for close to 40 years. I serve on session and also as part of our worship task force. When I was asked to speak about seeing hope today, I quickly realized I had the easiest assignment of this Advent season. Hope is right here in front of us every Sunday morning, rushing up for children's time, coloring on the magic carpet, sitting on their parents' laps, eager to learn about God and Jesus and dig. I'm not just talking about our own grandsons, Luke and Brett, and you can see behind me here, and also here in a more recent picture. I treasure the time I get to spend with them in church and at home. I'm talking about all the children who have begun returning to our worship services and whom we'd be engaging even better if not for our determination to keep them safe from COVID. I know there are people who occasionally find children disruptive during worship, including maybe their own parents. Brett, who's prone to racing down the side aisle or talking through the prayer, probably is one of the culprits. All I can say to that is that the First Presbyterian Church of Allentown I dream of is one where everyone is welcome, not grudgingly, but with joy at their presence with us. That should be particularly true of these children. I talked during one of our morning prayer recordings some months ago about attending church on All Saints' Day, just a couple of days after my father had died. I talked about the comfort I felt in being reminded that each of us is part of a generations old continuum of faithful men and women who have worshiped our God, never really gone as long as there are more Christians to carry that message forward. Tears were running down my cheeks as we sang those All Saints' Day hymns because I felt his presence a part of that wonderful relay race of faithful followers. These children are the freshest, most joyful manifestation of that long race. And each of us has an obligation to nurture that faith in this safe, welcoming place and everywhere else. I can tell you that my grandsons love coming to dig and occasionally getting to join me in the sanctuary. I suspect Luke liked Fellowship Hall a little better because he could drag me back to the kitchen from time to time for donuts, but his mom makes sure to bring lots of snacks every time for him and his brother. I submit that if you're not seeing hope here every Sunday morning, you're not looking hard enough. People like me hobbling around on canes aren't the future of this church. These children and their young families are. And if we all do a good enough job of making this a welcoming place where these little symbols of hope can learn to love and worship Jesus Christ, someday they'll be the adults filling our sanctuary, sitting with and occasionally shushing their own children, maybe even their own grandchildren, and loving it just as much as I do. Thank you.